What's up, y'all? We're gonna do a live gaming channel update, and it's kind of like, whoa, how do you manage this? I don't know. I'm in the middle of editing a Darkest Dungeon video right now, which means I'm gonna have to stop editing that and then edit this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna finish editing. I'm not gonna render, and I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put it in. Okay. So this isn't like a let's play video right now. This is my background footage, what I normally have, except this time it's just live. I'm not talking over it. Because I felt I could just do both. I don't know, maybe that'll be a little more fun. Who knows? Who cares? Why do I say who cares? You know what? Fuck that. Okay. So, I'm sorry for the text update. I was just going to leave it at that because I didn't think anything else was really going to happen. The games list is basically the same. I'm still going to be doing Final Fantasy 15, Darkest Dungeon, Hollow Knight, and I'm not sure what I'm moving on to next. It really just depends. We'll see. Hollow Knight should be done whenever. I don't fucking know. I'm actually kind of stuck right now with I should do this. I'm kind of stuck right now in my playthrough. Like, I got through White Palace and I couldn't find the way through the Abyss, so I'm gonna have to work on that, or someone's probably gonna tell me, which is awesome. And let's just destroy this thing. Slap it. There it goes. Yeah, but we're trying to level up a new Arbalest. I'm kind of thinking I want to start cycling out some of my weaker characters, because I do have some that have really shitty quirks that I locked in before that actually aren't that good. So it's kind of like, maybe it's time to, I don't know, start revamping the party, but I didn't upgrade my skills. No wonder I'm not hitting that hard. Well, not damage-wise, but like the mark damage, very noticeable. Because it's only rank 3 instead of rank 4. Even though these came up. Dude, her level 4 weapon sucks so bad. It goes from 6 to 13 to 6 to 14 with no speed. Actually, I didn't check the crit rate, but it's pretty bad. But yeah, so we're working on this. I'm still working on, you know, those games or whatever. Final Fantasy 15 is already done. Like I said, I just need to upload it. Hollow Knight, I've recorded up to 48. I'm going to put that up soon. You know, let's just go through here. Fuck it. Fight another fight. But, oh, I hate these guys. I hate the rally troop dude in the back. What's his name? Bone Bearer? I hate this thing. This is actually kind of hard, too, without any, what is it? Any, like, you know, blade damage. But anyway, so for the games I'm playing, I'm working on some more Marvel Heroes Omega by Gravix Idea, which I really liked. I'm going to do a one-shot on it alongside probably a new player's guide. I was going to do a couple other videos, but I scrapped them, and maybe I'll go back to them. That's a lot of damage. And I was thinking, too, with Darkest Dungeon, I really enjoy this game, so I think after oh man, this is kind of a bitch. I think this is... The reason I hate the Bone Bearers, because if you don't bleed out or crit kill your enemies, he revives them. So it's like, I could start wearing this guy down, but he's got like plus 40%, 45% damage right now, so I think this is actually better. If I pull him up front, life's gonna be good. That's fine, I can deal with that. Just brush the mic. There we go. Alright, we're in a good spot. So, what is it? Yeah. So I didn't want to do a talk update, but then I really just had a couple things to talk about, so I decided I'm just going to do one real quick. And I say real quick, it's already been 4 minutes. Maybe I should stop focusing on the game as much and really focus on the talking. So Darkest Dungeon, after I finish the Crimson Court, which I'm trying to get Viscount invitations right now. I'm at medium infestation, the fanatics up, all that good stuff, so it's only a matter of time. It'll probably be a couple more hours of questing, and then eventually I'll get it. You know, I'll start getting the invitations, like work on the not the Viscount, the Countess. I think that's the last one I have to do. And we're actually looking pretty good. So, no! Yeah, so after I finish the, damn. the Crimson Court. You know, I don't think I'm actually done with Darkest Dungeon. I like the game too much. Despite some, you know, complaining I do. I like the game too much to really drop it. And I might go for... Well, I'm going to go for a couple achievements, too. There's a... That was pretty good. There is a... There's one for completing the game quickly. And then also I didn't realize the game mode that they had. I'm trying to get him back and it didn't work. Yeah, so there's a... What is it? There's Stygian mode, which I forgot about, or Stygian, I don't know how you say it, but now it's combined. On this version, it's called Blood Moon. So I might try and play that a little bit and see what happens. And then also... I need to heal here. That was actually wrong. No, it's only got 3 HP. We can... Good chance. Didn't get it.
The ground quakes.
Never lucky. Crit! Okay. So yeah, I might start working on some of those, and also I started trying some no light runs, and they're definitely tougher, but I was able to do a couple, you know, without like a huge amount of, what is it, fucking up. Even though Shamblers can spawn in Pitch Black, which is pretty scary, because I can't, like, the teams I bring to kill Shamblers are very specified to kill Shamblers. So if I'm just not, or if I'm running into them with just random teams, like if I ran into it with this team, I might be able to do it. I don't feel like I could though. It does not have the stuff it needs to actually kill these assholes. Actually can't eat my food, gotta wait for another hunger tick. You know what? We're gonna take this too. I'm trying to get her some quirks. What? Do I have all the journal entries? I don't know. Yeah, so I'll probably have some more Darkest Dungeon videos with, like, I don't know, my attempted speedrun, maybe New Game Plus, and Stygian mode if I ever play it. So, but there won't be, like, dedicated series like I'm doing, so I'll probably do some of those. Actually, no, probably I will. Is that quest? Okay, we're about done. And after... My phone's going off. Okay, so the main reason I'm doing this update, though, is because I wanted to get back into the full swing of just making videos and stuff like that. And I'm going to. You know, I'm recording a lot of stuff, I'm getting a lot of stuff set up, but at the same time, it's going to be hard for the first couple weeks of August because I start class next week. I'm taking 4 classes, which normally I take 2 or 3 a semester. I don't usually take 4. So it's going to be really hard to keep everything going. About level 6. Great. That sucks. That's whatever. Yeah, so the reason I bring up the classes thing is, like, I'm going to be busy then. One of them's online, and online classes are typically easier. If you're wondering what happened there, I have the Ancestor's portrait on her, which is why we got 22 instead of, I don't know, that was a medium. That was a medium champion. So that worked out pretty well. So I'm going to just let the game sit here. Yeah, so I'm going to be busy with school, which is going to make things a little hard at the start until I figure out how much time I need to put into what class and how much I need to study and all that. There are 4 social science classes, so there's going to be a lot of reading and all that. The other thing is actually with my job, surprisingly. My job, I work as a tutor in a, youth center. And every new school year, we have a new, we have turnover, right? People leave, people get hired and stuff like that. And my company's actually gone through some big management changes over the last year. Like we have a new president, and they've been rolling out some new policies and stuff like that. I don't agree with most of them, but that's another thing entirely. And the thing that's happening right now is my boss... Like, I talked to my boss one time, which was a couple weeks ago, and now I'm being contacted by I think it's his supervisor. You know, it's someone I know. I've talked to him. You know, he's a supervisor, but it's like my boss's boss, basically. And he's been texting me the last couple days telling me the changes that are happening. He never talks to me. That's what caught me off guard. He never fucking talks to me. You know, which isn't a big deal. He goes through my supervisor to get to me if he needs to, and that's fine. But now he's directly texting me lately, and he's been asking how many shifts can I work, how many hours I can work, and then he told me the other day, I think it was yesterday, he told me he has to hire 5 new people, which in my department is actually a lot, because normally we only have about like, I don't know, there's probably like 15 of us, if you don't count volunteers, like 15 actual paid staff, so having to hire 5 people is actually a big deal. And so he keeps asking me to come in. Well, he's not asking me to come in, but he said, like, are there any other days you can work besides the ones I listed? And I said yes. So I picked up an extra day, an extra shift or whatever, and so I'm going to be really busy with that. So if I miss a day or two coming up, do not be surprised. It's probably because I'm going to have days where I get up, I probably have about 2 hours, and then I have to go to class, and then after class I have to go to work for, you know, I'll spend like 3 or 4 hours at school, and then I have to go to work for 6 hours. So I'm going to have a couple really busy days next week. Yeah, so like I said, if you don't see anything on like Tuesday and Thursday, those are the 2 long days for me, don't be surprised, right? Otherwise, the game stuff you expect is coming. The same 3 I've been playing, I'm going to move on to other stuff. Probably by September, I'll start wrapping up. I think by September I'll be done with Hollow Knight and Darkest Dungeon. So I should be able to play at least 1 new game. That's going to be the goal. I don't know what that game is yet. We'll see. I'm kind of in this crux of where I want to play something that I specifically just want to play, even if I get no fucking views. I don't care. You know, I got to make it interesting for me, even though people are still cool about it. So thank all of you. And I've already talked for 13 minutes, so I need to wrap this up. Anyway, if you have any other questions, throw them at me. Next time, what the fuck am I doing? Okay. Going too fast. Too furious. I'm going too Vin Diesel on the stuff right now, so yeah. I think that's it. Short and sweet. I'm going to be busy next couple weeks. I'm going to be gone most of this weekend. I'm going to a 3-day concert thing. My girlfriend hooked it up with some tickets, so she's very awesome. I'm going to see Gorillaz live, which I'm very happy about. And yeah. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for sticking around. And I'll see you guys in whatever videos are coming up. So, yeah. See you later.